I asked Chat GPT to come up with a script which would be typical of an interview between a hostile reporter and Nigel Farage.
Mr. Farage, you've been accused of spreading misinformation and fostering division within the UK. How do you respond to these allegations?
Those accusations are baseless. I've always stood for British sovereignty and the will of the people.
But many believe your rhetoric has incited xenophobia and hatred. Do you take any responsibility for the increase in hate crimes post-Brexit?
That's a gross misrepresentation. The referendum was about independence, not intolerance. Any increase in hate crimes is deplorable, but it's not linked to advocating for our nation's freedom.
Critics argue that your push for Brexit was driven more by personal ambition than the country's best interest. How do you address that?
My motivation has always been to return decision-making power to the UK. It's about democracy, not personal gain.
Yet, your personal brand has flourished. You've appeared on numerous media outlets, written books, and hosted shows. Isn't that proof of personal gain?
It's natural to have a platform when you're fighting for a cause. I use it to communicate my message, not for personal enrichment.
Many of your statements about immigration and the EU have been fact-checked and found wanting. Do you regret any of your remarks?
I'm not perfect, and no one is. But I stand by the core message that the UK should control its borders and laws.
Finally, what do you say to those who see you as a figure of division rather than unity?
I say they're mistaken. My goal is to unite the country under the principle of self-governance. Division comes from ignoring the will of the people, not from fighting for it.